Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and I buy a lot of yarn. I do. So I have another order that showed up from Herrschners. Brian came home and he was like, "There's something on the patio from And Bingo ran in and said, "Oh, is it Herrschners? Is it for me?" I said, "Oh yes." Yeah, it's all you. It wasn't me. No, so I got another order from Herrschners. They had a new yarn on their website called Celebration, Worsted 8 Celebration, and I was very curious about it. I wanted to get my hands on it and see it myself. And my real question is, how is it on the softness scale? The Herrschners MVP, that is on, in my experience, it is harsher than Red Heart Super Saver. But I think the normal Worsted 8, that's just great. I can use that no problem. I think that's perfectly soft. The Heathers, that's the word I'm looking for. The Heathers is so soft, and that is so nice to work with. I love the Antiquity. There was one, the Stripes, I believe it was the Stripes, was a little coarser than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be more Antiquity, more Heathers, Antiquity feeling, and it was a little coarser, but not bad. I would certainly use it, and I think it's beautiful. So I just want to know, where does this new Celebrations yarn fall in the spectrum? There is there was like one called like Birthday, there was like a Valentine, there's all sorts of different celebration colorways. Let's see, it all looks very variegated on the website, and Herrschners normally is good about putting packing slips in with prices. So sorry, I'm going to retract the box cutter. So I'm hoping we can open it up and see the prices in here. I guess it'll, ooh, excuse me, I got the hiccups, the prices I paid rather than retail. But the Worsted 8 line is, you get a lot of yardage, and it's very reasonably priced. It's normally, you can reliably get it for like $4.97, which is phenomenal. It's got like 480 some yards per ball. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okie dokie. Oh yes, and then they had some other like $3 yarns that I grabbed. So what we have here, we have, ooh, a wine voucher. We have some advertisements. Now accepting PayPal at Herrschners.com. Okay. My advice. I have paid using both PayPal and credit card. When you pay via PayPal, you get a weird message, and it seems to be a delayed processing. I by far prefer and get quicker service at Herrschners using a credit card than I did via PayPal. Now, this was, I noticed this maybe 3-4 months ago. I should try another order through PayPal to see how it processes, but I did notice there was a delay in processing, and I wondered if it was how the systems accept the orders. But here we go. Oh, what did I get here? Oh, okay, let's get into it. Did I get any of the, oh, I didn't get any of the, okay, we're just going to break in here and take a look at what I got. I got, are these all the same colorway? No, that's 579, 578. That's 578. Surely did I only get one? No, I wouldn't. Okay, these must be, there it is. Okay, so I got 3 different colorways of this yarn. They have a section that was like dollar yarns, and they were some pretty cool looking yarns. I was curious about seeing them. So I got some Wisdom Yarn Poems. It's very pretty. It is, oh, this is very pretty. This colorway, it doesn't have a name. It's color 579. It doesn't have a different colorway name on my invoice. So I think on Herrschners it'll just say 579. I got 2 of these kind of to see what they looked like. Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay. I was very curious about this. You'll see, ooh, there's some smooch in it, although this might have been the one I dropped. Hard to tell. Okay, so this is from Universal Yarns, made in Turkey. Wisdom Yarns Poems. It is 100% wool. This is a grabby wool. This has a look similar, that's a wool hair. It has a very similar look to the prism that I just used. The prism is 100% acrylic. This is wool. This feels like wool. If you like wool and you like the roving style prism, unforgettable, the facets, the loops and threads facets, landscape, this might be something for you. It does not have the sheen of any of those yarns, and it does feel woolly. I would wear it though. Yeah, I mean, I'd wear it as a cowl, as a hat. I always wear undergarments, as Gary calls them. Undergarments required. I always require undergarments with my sweaters. But yeah, I feel like if I were to make a sweater with this, I would want an undergarment. Absolutely, 100%. These are 50 gram balls, 1.57 ounces. Gary from Urban Yarns. If you aren't familiar, please go check him out. He is awesome. 100 meters, 109 yards. They call it a 4. It's roving. I'm seeing a lot of areas here where it looks more 3-ish to me, but I'm going to say it likely evens out to a 4 in the end. I personally really like roving style, so the thick to thin doesn't bother me. It's normally within a band. Like if they call it a 4 weight, in my opinion, it usually goes from 3 to 5-ish. Very rarely will you have it go down to 2, but it happens. It's not unheard of. They want you to use US size 8 5mm needles for knitting and an I9 5.5mm for crochet hook. Smart yarn self patterns for easy knitting. That is pretty. That's so pretty. So that's one end, and then on the other end you can see there are some browns and yellows. Very autumnal, fall, jewel. Yeah, I guess I'd say this is on the jewel tone range. Same stats. I got another colorway. This colorway is more rainbowy, and it is oh, this one has a name, Sunset Drive. This one does not have a name, but this is color 594. Very pretty, very rainbowy. It looks like a sunset. I like that. That's pretty. And then I also got another colorway. This one also doesn't have a name. This is 578. Look at those. That I thought looked like a really good Halloween-y yarn. And I did think it might go well with this other one. I don't know. Would you put those together? Yay or nay? I don't... I'm on the fence. I didn't have a project particularly in mind. I got to thinking you could definitely get a hat out of 2, maybe a hat and something else, a hat and a little cowl or something, who knows. And then, oh, come back here. Invoice, I need you. Okay, I got are these the Himalaya? Okay, these are, I got some of the Himalaya Air Wool Multi. Looks like I got 2 of them. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say those wisdom poems were on sale? Well, this is weird. One of the colorways, 579, was $1 per skein. The other ones were $2 per skein. That is a bargain. That is a deal. That is wonderful. I got some Himalaya Air Wool Multi. These were each $2 a ball, and I got 2 different colorways. The labels are so beat up. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 170 yards. This is 74% acrylic, 13% polyamide, 13% wool. I feel no wool. I feel no wool. This is so squishy. I'm sorry. Here's the label. Like I said, it's pretty beat up and bent and dinged. They want 6mm knitting needles. They're calling this a 4-weight. That's... I think I'd use this as a 5. That's a chunky 4. Maybe as you use it, it stretches and it looks more like a 4. Yeah, I mean, if I stretch it, it's looking like a 4. But then once you so you stretch it, it looks like a 4. And then when you let it go, it looks like a 5. So I think you stretch it with your tension and it's just going to back. I mean, is a technical term. Okay, they want you to hand wash this at 30 degrees Celsius. No drying, no triangles, no ironing. You can dry clean on P. Whatever P is. This color is 06. Let me see what else I can find out here. Made in Turkey. So color 06 is navies and reds. That red is showing up much brighter on my camera screen than it is in person. This one. It's definitely more ruby than red-orange. So I got this one, and then I got this one. Oh, this ball's seen a little better days. Bloop. Let's see if we can help you out. Okay, there we go. Oh, the label looks nicer on this one. All the same stats. This is quite soft. This is really soft. This is color 02. It's very pretty. It's like pastel-y. It's got yellows. It's got pastel greens. There's a beautiful aqua blue in here. That's pretty. That's very pretty. Again, that's Himalaya Air Wool Multi. It's a shiny label that's not playing nicely. Okay, we're stacking. We're stacking. Okay, look, it's not fall. I need my pyramid of yarns to stay intact. What else do we got here? I got some of this called Himalaya Everyday Kalabek. And someone commented on a video, and I'm sorry, I don't remember which person did. It's anti-pilling. Said Kalabek means like yarn in Turkish. I believe that's what it was. So, this is very soft. This has like little floofers on it. It's anti-pilling. It is 87% anti-pilling acrylic, 13% polyester. It is, oh, that's all in Turkish. It does not occur pilling, balling, or fuzzing on the surface of garments. Garments made from Himalaya anti-pill yarn looks as good as new after every consecutive wash, while standard acrylic yarns having unpleasant pills or fuzz balls on the garment surface after 2 to 3 washes. It does not damage to skin of babies and is certified under OKOE Tex Class 1. Okay, so this colorway I have is 79110. It's a beautiful pale pink, and it has the floofers on it are like baby blue, a pink, a peachy. I don't see any purples. I think that's about it. But that's really soft. That's very nice. It very much reminds me of, oh, I thought I had it right up there on my shelf and I don't see it. There's a Loops and Threads yarn with the bloops on it. I think they recently were doing away with some, I don't remember. It's a medium 4. It looks like a bit of a thinner 4 to me, but I'll give it a 4. They want 4mm knitting needles. They don't have a crochet hook size. You hand wash at 30 degrees Celsius. No dryer, no triangles. Don't bleach your stuff. Do not iron this, and P is circled. That's nice. That's soft. That's not bad. I got that in another colorway as well. I don't know if I showed you the label on the first one. There you go. White with the pink peachy, and this one does have purple flecks on it. Very pretty. That's pretty. Okay, so now, are we getting to the celebrations? We are getting to the celebration yarns. Okay, so the celebration yarns, the main event. These I got for $4.97 each. I got one of each colorway in the line. Let's break in. It's got the easy pull tab. Here we go. Worsted 8 Celebrate. This is pretty. This is the birthday one. It is 100% acrylic, 8 ounces. 489 yards. One second, I think Brian needs something. I'm back. Apparently, our lawnmower started rolling down the driveway and went right into the road. Excitement on a Sunday. I'm filming this Sunday, July 23rd, in case you're curious. Okay, back to the Celebrate yarn. This is birthday. It looks very much like sprinkles to me, cake sprinkles. It's a very cool. It's nice. It is not the softest. This is Super Saver. I'm not prepared to say it's as bad as MVP, but I was hoping for better. I'll be honest, I was hoping for better. So we've got Celebrate. I didn't give you any of the stats. 100% acrylic. I think it was in the middle of the stats when I heard the excitement. 8 ounces, 489 yards. They want US 7 needles, I-9 crochet hook, machine wash and dry, made in China, a 4-weight. There you go. That's, I mean, it is a generous ball. It is a nice ball of yarn, a big one. We'll see if it's just the dye on this as we look at other ones. Well, we have Easter. Very Eastery, pale pastel-y colors. Feels the same. We have Patriotic, red, white, and blue. Patriotic for the United States, for the UK, for France, Australia, red, white, and blue. I suppose a couple of those have kind of yellow, but I think the primary colors of the flag are red, white, and blue. So there you go. It is, what else do we have? Okay, I'm losing hope that it was just the dye on this one. Christmas. Green, red, and white. Valentine's. That's white, light pink, darker pink, and it moves into red. But it's definitely variegated. It's definitely short stripes in there. So if you don't like busy yarns, this would not be for you. The green St. Patrick's. It's pretty. It's beautiful yarn. I'm not loving it's not the softest. I'm not loving the feel of it right off the bat. We have this pretty autumnal one. Harvest. They all have the pull tab. All have the same yardage, same stats. It's just different colors. And they all feel the same. And finally, we have, I mean, this has to be Halloween, right? Indeed. Halloween. There you go. It looks very similar to one of the Herrschners Halloween colors. I think it's called Halloween Party. Except that one I think is more stripy and it has the sparkle in it. This, of course, is much shorter stripes, more variegated, and no sparkle. I mean, I will say, Celebrate. Bring the sparkle, Celebrate. Come on, you gotta shine. The camera's trying to find my face behind the yarn. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so that's the Celebrate yarn. I haven't used any of this. I'm just going off out of the box feel in my hands. It is not the softest. I had hoped for better. I'm going to be 100% honest. I do believe it will wash up and become softer. And often yarns that feel like this kind of do soften as you use them in your hands. There's always that option. I'm not going to completely rule that out. But right now, this is a blanket yarn to me. This is a heavy duty item yarn. This isn't something I'm going to want to make. Oh, I don't think I'd want to wear a cardigan or a sweater made out of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Herrschners. I had high hopes for this one. I love a good variegated yarn. I love it. Okay. What else did I get? I got a couple of Lion brand yarns that were on sale in packs. One of them I got was not in a pack because I wanted this specific colorway, because it's a colorway I don't have. You guys know I have a love of ice cream divigation. Herrschners has started carrying it, which is wonderful. They often have it at a much, much better price than Joann's or Lion brand itself. At the time I bought these, Lion brand, Herrschners had it on sale for $5.99 each. I got a 3-pack for $17.97. This is a colorway I did not have. It's called Pixie Sticks. I'll take it out. I was going to say I'm going to leave it in the bag for storage, but it's just going on my shelves. Pixie Stick. This is Lion brand divigation. I love it. It is, again, a roving style yarn. So it goes from thick to thin. 7 ounces, 200 grams, 437 yards, 400 meters, medium 4, 100% acrylic, 5.5 millimeter knitting needles. They want a K 6.5 millimeter crochet hook. You can wash at 105 degrees. Do not triangle. You can dry this. Do not iron. You may dry clean on P. Machine wash, warm, gentle cycle, tumble dry, normal, medium heat. Pixie Sticks, where were you made? Oh, where were you made? In China. You were made in China, Pixie Sticks. Okay. I don't think I showed you this. There you go. Roving divigation. And then I got 2. They had value packs. Herrschners value packs are normally a very, very good bargain and deal. You can go to yarn. So they have like a drop down. You can go to yarn value packs. And I just look at all, but you can segregate them down into like color palettes, multi-packs. They have different options there. I just look at all. They often have like their sale yarn or their clearance yarn in packs that make it even cheaper than the clearance packs. Occasionally you can see some that are not cheaper than the clearance packs, but it's rare. They had 3 packs of Moroccan Nights by Lion brand. These 3 packs were $8.97 for the 3-pack. I got 2 of them. I got 1 3-pack in this colorway, which is Scarab. Now, they, in divigation, in the Lion brand yarns, they do not have the full color spectrum. They only have select colors. So this is Scarab. This is 3.5 ounces, 100 grams. It's a lightweight 3. That's a thin looking 3 to me. It has a sparkle through it, which is cool. 273 yards, 250 meters, 98% acrylic, 2% polyester. They want a 4 millimeter knitting needle and a 5 millimeter crochet hook. Machine wash, gentle cycle, tumble dry, low, no iron, no triangles. Triangles is bleach. Don't bleach your yarn. Colorway Scarab. Where were you made? In China. There's Scarab. That's very pretty. And here's the label. I do wonder, I've been seeing this at discounted prices and in the Lion brand clearance quite a bit. I'm wondering if it's on the outs with Lion brand. I haven't read anything official. I don't know. It's just a curiosity I have in my noggin. I also got a second colorway here, which was this beautiful kind of burgundy color. Sultan. This is Sultan. That's pretty. That's pretty. Burgundies, taupes. It's got a coppery, I can't tell if it's copper or red. I'm going to say it's copper sparkle thread moving through it. That's pretty. I really want to make a shawl out of some of these Moroccan nights. I think that would be lovely. So that's my Herrschners haul. Let me know if you've tried the Celebrate yarn. What are your thoughts? Have you touched it? What do you think? What do you know? Oh, I was hoping for a bit better. But for $4.97, that is a lot of yarn. You can make substantial projects with that. Add that in with a solid, kind of stripe it up. Gorgeous. Gorgeous blankets, I'm sure of it. You know, maybe I'll work one up and see if it gets better. And I'll, of course, come back and report on it if and when I do so. Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to see you later. Bye-bye.